Larianne and Roody. Hey guys, good morning. I'm nervous. It's test day. I've been thinking about this for like the past 24 hours. Roody and I literally just woke up. Jaden was up twice this morning. Well, once and then. Anyway, so we're in the bathroom. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and I just peed because I was like, I'm not going to pee on camera. So I peed in the cup, sitting on the toilet, waiting for me to dip the 2 sticks in there. I have the cheapie tests. I bought a pack of 50 of these last year and for $18 on Amazon. Rudy, can you do the honors and please unopen 2 of them? I should have probably, huh?
Open?
Yeah, 2 of them.
You said unopen.
I said unopen? Nah. I probably should have gotten the more expensive test, the ones that are like super accurate, but you know, nobody had $12, you know, like, I mean, I do have $12, but I just didn't want to. So this is it, guys. I'm so nervous. Like, my heart is. Larique and Mommy already texted me saying they're waiting. Rudy, what do you think it's gonna say?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know.
I think that I am pregnant because of what I've been feeling, even though it doesn't really make any sense that I would be based on the period tracker app. Not gonna get into it too much with you guys, but it just doesn't make any sense. But you know what? If I'm pregnant, so be it. Alright, so Jaden has joined us. We're sitting on the floor. This is weird. Whew. Dipping it in the cup. How long is this gonna take? It's 2 lines, right? I think it's negative.
Oh, you have 2 tests to do.
Hmm?
You have 2, right? And aren't you supposed to do it quicker? Like, you're supposed to wait for the PD. Cool.
Well, I remember the last time we did this, it was like immediate. But we also did it with an expensive test. So I'm wondering if we should have gotten an expensive test.
Just keep, you have all those you can try.
I'm gonna do another one, but you open 2, right?
I gave you 2.
Okay. How would you feel if it were positive?
I would be happy.
And if it were negative?
For negative, it's not a bad thing because we always say we're still gonna try to go. We're going to have another child later.
Yeah.
It all depends. Like, it's just, if it doesn't happen, it's just not the time right now.
Yeah, I'm okay either way because it's not like we're doing it on purpose. We wanted to wait.
Like, you're like, you know, I feel like I'm pregnant, so it's like, okay, let's check.
Yeah, we wanted to wait 2-3 years before we had another child because I had a C-section and I wanted to give birth vaginally. And in order for the chances of that to happen to be high, I'd need to wait 2-3 years. So, you know, having another child now was not exactly what we had in mind. But yeah, it looks pretty negative to me. I don't see any faint lines or anything.
Hard.
I think I'll buy, I really don't think I'm going to go out and buy another test because I believe that these are right. So, these are the 2 tests. That's it. So, it is, I was like, wait a second, is that a line? Let me see the packaging again.
2 lines. 2 distinct lines.
I see a second line.
Where?
Right here.
What does invalid mean? It means nothing, right? Because it's an invalid.
Invalid is the second one.
Meaning negative?
Invalid means this one. Rudy, I see a second line.
I don't see a second line. It's faint, but I don't see the second line.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be there at all, but it's there.
I don't think that it is.
Rudy.
Then you have other tests.
Alright, we gotta open up a third one. This is crazy. Man, I gotta go to now I have to go to Stop and Shop and pay $12.
You don't. You have one here.
The expensive one?
Yeah.
I do?
I think you have one.
I don't think so. You wanna check for me? Hi Jaden, you keep looking at mommy. Guys, there's definitely this is madness. I'm like, oh okay, I'm not pregnant. And then all of a sudden I'm like, wait a second, am I? Let me see. Oh my god. Is it full?
Yeah.
Oh no, these are already used. These are with Jaden.
Okay. You should put them up.
No, I'm saving the ones I had with Jaden. Yeah. Alright, with this third test, there is no faint line. But with the second test I took, there was a faint one. So now I'm paranoid because I don't know what the answer is. And this is just really weird. Because there's, like, I'll show it to you guys. There's a faint line there. There's not supposed to be a line, whatever. If a line comes up, chances are you are. You guys see that line? Does anyone in the world see that line? Because I see it. Oh my god. I gotta go to the grocery store. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm pregnant. Watch out for my pee on the floor. Look at the lines. Rudy, I am. Look. It's there. I'm gonna go ahead and discard that pee because I don't want it to spill. But guys, I
don't know that.
You don't know, I don't know either, but now all three tests.
They're really faint.
Yes, Rudy, but the point is, if a line even appears, even if it's faint, it means that it's positive. Yeah, a line is not supposed to appear at all.
Yes, you said you felt like that for a while, so it's been at least like 2 weeks. It shouldn't be that faint for 2 weeks.
No, Rudy, that means that right now I'm only like 3.5 weeks pregnant. If I am really pregnant.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I don't know.
Guys, I'm shaking. Is the camera shaking? I don't know. You guys saw that there were no lines, right? There weren't. Only on one of them. And then now all three of them have lines. That's why you're supposed to wait. I can't believe this. Okay guys, so I'm leaving it up to you. Let me know what you think the results are in the comments. Am I pregnant or am I not? I'm not gonna spend that $12, boys and girls. I'm not gonna do it. So guys, pardon how crazy I look. I'm sitting right in front of the window, which apparently is not a good idea. So, alright, so the tests keep fading in, like the lines keep appearing, and I'm just shaking. I've just been shaking this whole time, and my heart is pounding, and there's just a lot of blood pumping through me right now, and I feel a little bit crazy. So let me give you some backstory, because I feel like I didn't. Rudy and I said that we weren't going to try to have another baby for the next 2-3 years. I already said that, okay? According to my period tracker app, I feel like I'm saying too much. I don't want to get too personal and stuff like that, but on Resurrection Sunday, I went to church and I was feeling a little funny, right? So I was like, I don't feel too good. Like, I was really bloated and I just wasn't feeling good in general. I didn't think of pregnancy or anything. I just thought that it was just not a good day for me. Monday, I was feeling fine. Tuesday, I started to feel like crampy and stuff in my lower abdomen and a little bit bloated. And then the first thing that popped into my head was, I'm pregnant. And I'm thinking, how can it be? Because according to my period tracker, I'm not supposed to be pregnant. So I was like, nah. But without a doubt, I was like, I'm pregnant for sure, because there's a certain feeling that comes with me being pregnant. I've been pregnant 3 times, okay? It's like, I don't know stuff. But it's just like what happened with Jaden. The day after Jaden was conceived, I woke up that morning and I knew I was pregnant. There was no question in my mind. I just knew it. Same thing happened this time. The day after, apparently, it just happened. So Jaden is 7 months old, which means that this child will not be born until he is 16 months old. And that's a little crazy, okay? I've also been feeling tired and stuff like that. The truth is, am I ready to have a second child? I don't know, because I wanted to be out of Rudy's parents' house. Can I be frank? Can I be honest with you, boys and girls? Okay, their house is beautiful and large and lovely and stuff like that, and we're saving so much money, and this has been such a blessing for the past 5 years. Pero I need my own place. That's my only concern right now. Am I gonna be okay with 2 kids? I think so, but I wanted it to be outside of the house. It's not exactly, the timing is not exactly what I wanted. But if God is deciding to bless us with another child, then who am I to complain? You know how hard it was just to get Jaden? You know how many months of trying? And then for this to happen? But my fear now, and I'm being an honest person, is that I don't even want to say it out loud. Do I have to say it out loud, guys? You guys should already know what my fear is. So I'm praying that I don't have to come back on this camera with some bad news. I'm praying that this bean sticks, and that everything will be okay, and I don't have to be sad, because my first 2 miscarriages were so depressing. I don't want to feel that way again, you know? I don't. So Rudy is great because he supports me either way. He's just a happy, easy to please person, and I'm grateful for him. I just want to make it past 6 weeks, 4 days. And that's that. So that's all I'm going to tell you guys. I mean, I'm not going to test again because we already saw the 3 tests. You want me to show them to you? Want me to show you what they look like now? Boom. She's pregnant.
Are you going now?
What?
I thought you were going to the store now.
No, I'm not going to the store anymore.
Oh.
No.
Why?
Because the tests are positive. Rudy just asked if I'm still going to the store. I told him no.
Oh, before I went to go feed him, you said you were going to the store.
Yeah, but the tests are positive.
So the lines are darker?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
You're pregnant.
Jaden, you're gonna have a brother or sister in 9 months, God willing. Jaden, are you okay with that? You okay with that? He's like, I don't care. Alright guys, I've tried to end this video like 5 times. This is it, for real.